Bro, I fucking know. Feel me? I fucking know this shit was gonna come for use in something. I fucking know that this shit was gonna be useful for something. I know it. And, it might be because of my own stupidity, but it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're back. We have access to the channel in some form right now. Currently, I am now able to live stream, and give. Hopefully the viewers that are up on the channel still an idea of what's happening. So, to explain, I do not have access to the Heavenly Kit channel at all. I have no access whatsoever to the channel. I don't have access to the Demonly Kit channel, and I do not have access to the Political Kit channel. The only way I am streaming this right now is because Restream is really bad, and if Restream is really bad in terms of like holding on to people's, I'm guessing, fucking accounts and shit, because I was able to get back in very easily. That's good enough. That's actually not good enough. That's bad enough. But it's explaining. I'm currently streaming right now, and I have no possible way of editing anything here. I have no possible way of deleting live streams and shit. Nothing. So this is gonna be what I'm like only able to do now, and I feel bad and shit. I feel bad for losing a 1.3K channel, but we got better things. We got better things ahead of us. That channel is going to continue to grow, and eventually I will probably get access to the channel, since I'm going to find a device that I had it on anyway. Eventually, so that's good. Eventually. But for right now, I'm on a new channel called Heavenly as a Kit. My comments with that account got banned inside the comment section for the Heavenly Kit channel, due to the fact that YouTube is a piece of dog shit that only fucking deletes comments whenever it suits them. Whenever it details harassing people and their family members and shit. That doesn't matter. Those people can comment and you can see it clear as day. But whenever I comment, I lost access to my fucking channel. That's bad. Okay, fine, I understand that. But anyway, this is it now. This is what I'm gonna be doing, and I can't make any like different videos on there. This is all I'm gonna be able to do for this channel now. Which, all right, fine. I understand. But anyway, I got a new phone and everything, so it's right now I'm just like just figuring out how to speed run every the different games and shit. I've currently gotten onto B-Hop Pro. I am pretty good at it, actually. I have to say it for myself. I'm still trying to figure out how people like get world records, because there's obviously something to these people getting higher, faster speeds in speedrun. When I currently have, I think, in terms of like the daily runs, 40 something place on speed for run with 50 seconds, and it's like third or fourth place on the speedrun leaderboards. So that's pretty good. Other than that, though, I set a PB for Granny. I quit chapter 2 for good, because I have figured out that chapter 2 is suited for iOS players. I learned that from now on. I finally realized this, the fact that chapter 2 literally has things in the speedrun that are easier on iOS, like the out of bounds area, which is thank you moderators for combining those two platforms together. Those are good. Well, let's see right here. If I can't get access to the account, which means I will never ever get monetization, there's no reason to care about copyright. So we're gonna be putting on some music, and I don't care what it is. The channel is pretty much down in the depths of hell now. Might as well take it. with these streams here. That off the fire lately. You know, you're the white boy, but you know, you be on shit. Good fire. We got a lot better. Use a steak. We need to in the state. Let's see if I can play this right here. Oh, I can't. Nice. Alright, we can do this shit now. I can't do it from the other channel, so we can do
Is that
it.
a fucking 360? I think that was.
This is what I've been doing right now. This is what I've basically been doing. That's cool. Now I know I can do that. That means I can play fucking videos and shit. Alright. Well, anytime I want to upload shit, I'm just gonna, you know, live stream and then put on the video on here. And that'll be the way people can see it through the channel here. Cause I'm gonna be honest, like, it's gonna be really hard getting back in this channel due to the fact of how Google accounts work. I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult, but it's fine. You know, don't have to worry. It wasn't like my job depended on the account. It's not like my income depended on the account. I wasn't even making money yet. It's a good thing. All right. Well, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be doing live streams every fucking day. Well, this is what you guys are going to hear a little bit of echo there. I apologize.
Fresh candy tastes like beer, lemonade, summertime. Wine flavor the most.
What? Rip Heavenly Kid. R.I.P. Heavenly Kid, man. A good while lasted, you know.
I'm really cutting your life to me. Fuck all that talking, little bitch. Back to me. Cause you besides you got that recipe. Besides you like this, but they after me. I don't trademark who could be with no melody. Stay with daddy, or you stupid Penelope. I'm on the road, what the fuck is they telling me? Strapped like a package, I came with that elephant. Wait, hold up, red, got him. Headshot.
I will be returning to my Xbox in a bit. Get a new controller. Let's stop PC. I'm going to be getting a new controller, getting a new headset, etc., etc. Going to get back on. Never playing COD. Not getting any COD. I'm most likely going to be finding a new game. I want to see if any of the new shit that's been coming out. I'm going to download Apex again because that's just getting popular again. I have to admit, I kind of like where Call of Duty is at right now. Not in terms of like improvements, but in terms of people realizing that there is no improvements. I am glad people have finally realized that Warzone isn't going to change, which means multiplayer isn't going to change for Modern Warfare, and Cold War is already done for basically. So, people are finally realizing that they shouldn't be paying for the next game. So World War II is going to be the biggest flop in Call of Duty history because Warzone is getting less popular. Cold War is a fucking ghost town, and Modern Warfare is Modern Warfare. AKA, FYI, both Modern Warfare and Cold War have pause menu bugs and glitches and have been fixed by other bugs and glitches because the developers are incompetent. And anything that requires any amount of actual effort is put around to basically, you know what, we're just going to remove that feature. That is basically what Call of Duty is. Call of Duty is adding features, having them being broken because you didn't fucking work on them enough, and then removing them and just forgetting everything. Yes, this is what it is.
Say he bullying nobody down it. Pop out that gun.
Whatchamacallit?
Bitch like I'm T like McCall. No bitch, I don't trip, I'm allergic to fun. Shout out to my city, I keep you a rocket. If you talking loud, we gon' these right niggas stuck on that fools, I will mock it. What? If you speak just one nigga, stop it. Take it to the grave, they walk it. Hook a nigga up, pocket. These bitch, they gon' walk on my dick. These bitch, new bag, no bus. These bitch, I don't get freaky, you wanna get dicky, I gotta get lost. These bitch, I'm in that.
I love BC.
We been in the dog. In this bitch, they gon' walk on my dick. Lost in this bitch, new bag, no bus. In this bitch, did it 3 times at the hango. Pop to Molly, she said she ain't saying so. It ain't nothing to Biggie, she said so. Grab her heart and crash it with my Range Rover. Girl, it ain't hard to be rude, this is easy. As at the drain, I you they believe me. I tried to study, we over the speed. Are they talking to me or my eyes just to see? I don't know if I'm better or
I think I'm also kind of, I don't really know. It's not really much of an issue unless like from the copyright, but I can't delete any videos off of the channel. So like anything cringy or anything stupid that I have on the channel now, it's just sat there. So that's not really good to know, but you know, it's fun. I deleted a decent amount of the content that I thought wasn't good enough to be up there. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say my content's on like fucking anything. My content is basically random bullshit. I have some commentary videos on there that I've kept up, and I don't think they're the worst things on earth. I can't say that they're as bad as fucking, you know, like, you know, other content that is not really perceived as well. You know, I think I'm gonna have a alright time. Trying to work back. The one thing I'm kind of worried about is the fact I don't understand how my channel exactly grew to 1.3K. None of my channels ever grew like that. So this channel getting up to like over 1,000 subs is different to me. So getting this channel, figuring out how to work this channel back up into the algorithm is going to be difficult because I don't honestly know how I did it. I'm very sure that the fact that my channel was clickbait, YouTube was like, you know what, that channel is good, so we're gonna keep that now. And they basically said, you know what, this clickbaity channel is gonna get fucking pushed up into the algorithm, and that's what happened. That Nerf This original video was just a picture of Dr. Phil pointing at you, like 280,000 views still. That is like incredible to me. The fact that that video right there is basically catapulted me up to 1.3K subs, or did catapult me up to 1.3K subs, is incredible. And it shows me that there is no like thought or like game plan whenever it comes to getting popular on YouTube. You just gotta fucking just go for it. And you know, be confident, but don't be, you know, like a fucking cocky little piece of shit. I remember that this is really like random, but I remember when like Dream was like, you know, you gotta be so confident to the point that you're arrogant. I'm like, no, you're on YouTube. This isn't no like shooting game or something where you're trying to fucking trash talk and be toxic. So the win seems more important. This is literally a YouTube channel where you are an influencer. Being arrogant is not something you should be. And we have learned this from 2015 being the most like crappy fucking year in terms of YouTube, where toxic content was very fucking mundane, and YouTube was cracking down on it. So it was a very bad mix of things. That's what I think. I think these people that like are trying to be assholes or try to be like unnecessarily arrogant, it's just bad. And like I know I troll and I joke around and shit, but honestly, man, I don't think of myself as much. I don't think of myself as anything. If anything, I think I'm a piece of fucking trash on the earth, just like everybody else is. I think we're all trash, in my opinion. I think we are all complete fucking trash. But that's because we're all living things. That's just what it is. We're all living things. We're all pieces of trash on the earth. But anyway, that's just what I think. Anyway.
Creepers, put on the criminals, leaking. I'm 4 minivan, kicking. I'm really got that play you like a second me.
I'm trying to work on my like Denzo type voice, like the come in with the job. Like it hurts. It hurts your front door. And it changes, and it fucking forces my foot to go into different ways too.
Are you willing to die for those Christians? Do you really feel blind in true religion? Did you think you would survive by 5-6s? You spin a band on the burner and die with it? 40 pointers on rollies, the time glitz. Superchargers on foreigns, we drive different. Can you believe that he pulled on my dick? Like, why would anyone go against my sniffing? This Davis' placement, he AWOL. Christopher Dorner, snipers with A call. If you can't see I'm a joint, then you're Ray Charles. These niggas Braxton, he's acting like Tamar. Run up on me and see what I'm made of. You're better off stealing the big bar. I'm blowing up, I've been stepping on claymores. The bullet hit his head like it was made for him. Michaels at parties, I'm high kicking.
I'm gonna say at like maybe 2K subs, I'll do a face reveal. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if anybody was on my older content, they would have saw what I've looked like. I didn't show my face or anything, but I've had myself in videos before, so I don't know. What I can say is that fucking what was it? That video of like the guy with the long hair and like the weirdos and shit. That is me. That is me. It's just not actually. It's a face app thing of me. So the best explain here let me figure out which video it is because I'm gonna have to figure out this one. I think it's not Or Grease. Or Grease was fucking. I forgot about Or Grease. Isn't that like a fucking like bad search term? We're at 1.3K subs. Nice. All right, so oh, it is Or Grease. Yeah, on Or Grease, on the video Or Grease, that is me right there. It's a face app edit of me, but it is me nonetheless. So if you want to take that into account, you will. It's just that's me right there.
Are you willing to die for those Christians?
Do you really fly in true religion? Did you think you survived for 5-6s? Did you spend the band on the burn and died with it?
40 pointers on rollies, the time different.
Before you drive different.
Can you believe
that he tucked the violin? Like, why would anyone go against my smith? It's just, his music sounds so evil.
If you can't see I'm a joint, then you're Ray Charles. These niggas Braxton, he's acting like Tamar. Run up on me and see what I'm made of.
You better off stealing a bait car.
I'm blowing up, I've been stepping on claymores. The bullet hit his head like it was made for him.
I love his dance too. Fucking like
at parties, I'm high kicking.
I like fucking like rich shit.
Topless and side bitches. A Gordon Ramsay entree with a side dish. 2007 in class with a sidekick. Subwoofers installed in white Benzes. Gang members involved with tight fittings. If you don't snatch his chain now, you might miss it. He's Ryan Hollins into it with Mike Bibby. I keep a Glocky with nuts, don't fight with me. Rats help my dad get a life sentence. Real foolies with vocals, the time givers. A pen and pad with a smile, you like snitching. Slayed a nigga just for pissing in the shitter. K's and pistols for a bait, I brought some hitters with the clippers.
Yeah. Anyway, sooner or later I'm gonna have Twitter up on like a thing right here so I can have like the news. I want to make this into like as a general like podcast and shit. Just talk about shit. Doesn't have to be any specific. Considering I'm gonna make another political kit channel. I'm just gonna put all the names as what I used to have them. Gonna do the free channel thing again. This time I'm going to make sure that I get every channel like set up and have all of them set up so I can get back into them just in case. But yeah, it's gonna be all right. I'm just gonna have all my political shit on another channel. This thing right here is just gonna be everything. Like if you take my political opinion seriously, you're a fucking dumbass. Like I'm not gonna say I'm like the most like intellectual person on earth, but like if you of all people want to take me serious, okay, that's perfectly fine by me. It's your I guess it's your fault. Like I'm not justifying any stupid shit I ever say, but I'm saying, bro, if you take what I say seriously and you use me as like a fucking like a reason of judgment, then you're a dumbass. That's just simple. There's just no way around it. I was looking at this new Bosch video in the Bosch Pit channel. It's like Bo Burnham's inside all hype, and it's just like a picture of like Bo with Bosch's face on him, and it's like so unsettling. Because but it kind of looks like you kind of edited the photo, so it looks like XQC's hair is just put on top of Bosch's face. It just looks like XQC with Bosch's face on him. That's what it looks like. Like that, like I don't know what it is. It's like the blonde like tufts of hair that XQC has. That fucking the dirty blonde tips he has, or used to have. I forgot whether he still has that hair now. And then maybe the J. Allen Bratt kind of look like Chris Chan. They're not the same person, but.
Go get it.
After weeks of pressure, the president of Blizzard Entertainment Studio is stepping down. So this follows a week after workers had staged a walkout over the allegations of harassment, discrimination, and the company's pretty terrible response to it. According to the New York Times, Activision Blizzard has been under intense pressure over the last couple of weeks following the lawsuit filed on July 20th, in which California had accused the company of fostering a frat boy.
Shout out Walter Nation, really good channel, progressive channel.
Assault, and that women were routinely.
I don't know whether I consider himself progressive, but I'd say he's progressive. Yeah, like I don't think anybody who is on the left and like doesn't like do the no fucking progressive fucking pussy shit, Not progressive pussy, but that libtard progressives are bad, progressives are trying to ruin the world type shit, I'm glad that that isn't the type of thing he does. Progressives, I just think progressives overall have like a good head on their shoulders usually, and I think they're really good at. I always find conservative outlets. I don't watch I don't watch a lot of conservative channels, but if I do, I like the ones that are well, not like them. I just watch them for the stupid opinions, because usually most conservative channels have stupid opinions, in my opinion. I enjoy the ones that have like 2 to 3 people on it. I example, like for the left, the Majority Report with Sam Cedar. I enjoy Sam Cedar. I love his debates and shit. I just don't enjoy his channel as like a podcast with 2 people. But if they were on both of them were on like separate things talking, I just think whenever progressives try to debate each other on like a topic, they kind of cancel each other out on things. So it almost it kind of makes for a weird podcast. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like wherever progressives talk, they either perfectly agree, or they'll just cancel each other the fuck. Not cancel, but they'll just they'll slice each other the fuck out basically. That's just what I think. Conservatives, you know, it's a little bit more. It's a little. I don't know how to explain it. It's just conservatives, just like they know how to talk without saying anything. That's basically what it is. And I do that a lot. But I think they know how to talk to somebody and have a conversation and basically say absolutely nothing. Well, progressives, you know, I feel like they got to make a point. Some eventually, you know. That's it. That's actually the reason why. Like, there's an overarching point for a lot of progressive progressive pundits. Pundits the right word. I think I'm using that wrong, but progressive influencers. They'll always have like an overarching point into a thing. While conservatives kind of like they'll just talk about things. How about this? Let's see, the national. I don't even see the Majority Report, Waldorf Nation, etc., etc. They all have like spaced out topics that they talk about. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Conservatives are a lot better on the fly shit than progressives are, in my opinion. Like, if you catch a progressive off guard, you know, I think it's gonna. If you catch a progressive off guard whenever they say something stupid, it's gonna be a lot harder. Like I said. But yeah, progressives are just. It's hard for them to get out of the situations. Progressives, it's hard for them to get out of situations that they get themselves into. Conservatives, it's more easier. They can talk themselves out of shit. And that's the reason why I think that like having 2 to 3, you know, people on like a conservative talk show is a lot like more enjoyable than having 3 progressives talk on a talk show. Because whenever 3 progressives talk, they all kind of make decent points, and then they kind of cancel each other out. While conservatives, they'll either agree with each other, or they'll kind of like go off on. They're all going off on different tangents that don't even include each other really. It is basically a conversation. They basically have a conversation with themselves, which again is what I'm doing. I'm basically talking about myself here, which is really ironic. Gotta put my phone on the charger. Sorry, that's loud as fuck.
Yeah. Harassed and paid less than their male colleagues. I remember, of course, talking about the cubicle crawl, where men would just get absolutely drunk and, you know, delegate, of course, their jobs.
Perfectly explains the reason why fucking Call of Duty has been so shit lately, and almost every Activision game has been so shit. Wonder why. And like you take, you're like, oh wait, it's the developers on Infinity Ward and like Treyarch could that do that? No. Activision makes the decisions for Treyarch and Infinity Ward. They just develop the shit. They're basically contracted workers at this point. That's basically what they are. They're made to make content for people. They are. Activision is the Elon Musk of the innovation in video games. Tell Egghead what to do, let him do it. And there we go. That's what they do. They publish shit and they tell people what to do and they get all the money, but they don't do anything. So, you know, that's capitalism at its that's capitalism. That is capitalism. That's capitalism at its finest.
These, well, they go and crawl around cubicle, saying terrible things to their female colleagues. Disastrous. So now, the departing executive, J. Allen Bradley.
Imagine how much of like a fucking loser. Imagine being how much of a loser you have to be to be at a video game company drinking and shit and doing like fucking that. Like imagine how much of a loser you have to be. Imagine going into coding and shit. Imagine going to all that. Imagine being at your job and then like just doing like fucking college shit. You've already been past that point, you fucking dumbass. You already went past that point of like fucking drinking and having a good time. It's over. You're a fucking grown up. You're an adult human being. Why are you doing this? You wanted the reason you wanted your parents to believe that video games was a fucking suitable goddamn fucking like career for you, and you got it. Why are you ruining it?
Oh, Activision Blizzard is still there. I'm gonna get to the end of it. Ms. O'Neill, give you some context here. Started at Blizzard in January as Executive Vice President of Development, Melissa Ibarra, joined in 2019 as the Executive Vice President.
I'm about to smoke a boy. I was playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. It flew over my house and spied a place in a specified location, and it was pretty fun, you know. Fantano. I'm not gonna play. My rule is if I ever see anything that I know for a fact is going to have a absolutely atrocious ratio, I'm going to view it on something that I can like rate it on myself. So I don't waste a view on something that should not be fucking that's something that is like bad. I don't want to waste my view on something without like rating it. Because on Roku, on a Roku YouTube app, you can't like wait no. Oh no, you can like and dislike, but you can't see the like and dislikes. That's what it is. You can't see them. All right, Penguins at the Ariana Grande Fortnite concert. Nice. Heart take. They should bring Mr. Krabs that reduces on ketamine to Androids and iOS. A lot of people on Call of Duty trying to be like Mac.
Drama today and just rip this shit off like a band-aid and get it over with quickly. This will be the last time I talk about Maximilian Musk. For those that don't know, I made a video about this degenerate.
Now that I speedrun pretty much all the time now, that's basically what I do now. Dream? Cheating? Why? How about this? I've played COD for free for 4 years. Never have I once ever thought, and I played through the Black Ops 2 era of hacking 24/7. I never thought to myself, you know what? I want to have an advantage now. I never thought that. I thought, you know what? Just nut up and shut up and just complain. Don't fall. Why? Why would you cheat in a speedrunning game? Not only that, speedrunning the game is non-made for speedrunning as Minecraft. Like Minecraft speedrunning has gotten popular off of Dream himself. Minecraft speedrunning in general has not been a very popular speedrunning category until now. Minecraft speedrunning has just gotten popular. Fucking you do it in a category that doesn't even really matter. It's not like you're speedrunning like it's not like a Mario 64 fucking speedrun, you know? It's not that. It's literally not that. I mean, that'd be stupid, but like it's just like why would you do it in such a frivolous thing? And the fucking weirdest part is he didn't even upload it. It would be one thing if he uploaded it and got like a lot of shit on it, but he didn't even upload it. Why did he cheat on something that wasn't even going to be shown on his channel?
A month ago, going over all the heinous and evil shit that he's done on the platform.
That's bygone. So, you know, Dream is kind of like losing his like relevance, in my opinion. Like when I say, I haven't seen him as much. And not nobody's really with him as much, so I'm not saying that like he should be canceled or people shouldn't be fucking hanging out with him. I just think that if you're going to lie about something like that, and the other comments about how like arrogance will fucking get your channel big and shit, you know, that's not what he said, but like that's basically like that's basically the terms of it. Arrogance, you know, arrogance will help you. That's just what I think. I don't think Dream is a good guy. Like, all of the shit that comes around him, I know a lot of it has to do with people just being like fucking like assholes and shit and ignorant. But I can't bring myself around to think that this guy is like an honest guy. You know, after all he's lied about. That's just my opinion. I don't know if Dream's never gonna see this, but if you ever, that's just what I think, man. No, I can't. I don't hate you as a human being. I can't take your content seriously. People might not be able to take my content seriously because of the stupid opinions I make, or more so like the way I say my opinions. Of me, I'll say the most simple, like agreeable shit on earth, and I'll make it seem like I'm saying some stupid shit.
Asshole shit-eating parasite. In response to the video I posted, he started losing a lot of subscribers, and his fragile insecurities couldn't handle.
I love seeing Max's channel disintegrate like fucking Thanos snap the goddamn snap his fingers. He deserved it. I don't condone cancellations but like if anybody's gonna be canceled, it's Max. Simple. Max deserved to be canceled. Bad human being, used his platform for fucking terrible things. Should be deleted off of the platform. It was deleted at the platform at one point, but now it's with all of his channels taken, with all of his videos taken down instead of the crappy Five Nights at Freddy shit. You fucked up whenever you have to whenever you post up your Five Nights at Freddy's content after like 5 years of it. Imagine being like a calm trash talker and then your fucking and your content for 5 years ago was basically FNAF shit. Just straight FNAF shit. Bro. Top 5 Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares. It's like, bro, you're a joke. You're an actual joke. Your channel is a joke.
And then put it back up today, hoping that enough people had forgotten the controversy so they stop unsubscribing to him en masse. Max has clearly tied a lot of his self-worth to the numbers on the screen and couldn't bear to see the numbers going down any longer, especially since it's entirely his own fault and he should take full responsibility for the actions that caused all of this.
I noticed in my videos, even though I haven't been on the account, I noticed that my live streams have gotten like a decent amount of views, and I don't know why. I'm guessing people just like hearing me, ramble, but I'm guessing it's just gets views.
And today, just like a gopher, he decided to pop his curious little head out of his hole, and he saw his shadow and decided it's time for 2 more hours of YouTube drama. He posted this video saying that I slandered him and everything I was saying is a lie with no proof, except for, of course, the things that are completely proven and even things that he openly admits to and proudly talks about, such as the time he told his community to harass the girlfriend of a YouTuber he didn't like once her father passed away. After her father passed away, he told his community to go spam homophobic and racist shit and insult her father and insult her and just harass her relentlessly during that moment. He proudly talks about it, saying he'd do it again. And of course, Max's micro penis gets semi-chub, thinking back on those glory days where he would put a small Twitch streamer's link in his Discord, ping everyone in his Discord, which was thousands, and have them go spam homophobic and racist shit on the person's channel just to ruin their day. And especially women who would have to insult their appearance relentlessly and tell them to kill themselves. He talks about this, he's open about it, he doesn't try and hide that. But since I brought up some things that he does try and hide, well, now all of a sudden we've got a problem, and now I'm accused of slander and lying. So I want to get ahead of this and just do a full goatsy and just go fully in here and give you all of the information about Max that has also been shared with the proper authorities. In Max's response, he harps on 3 different things. First being a screenshot I posted for a few seconds that he claims is a fake screenshot. Now, I'm not going to be here and get into the weeds of it and split hairs. It's entirely possible that is a fake screenshot. Screenshots are very easily faked. And I don't work for a fucking FBI's crime lab. I can't verify the authenticity. I can't go in there in the fucking blockchain and piece together the puzzle pieces and see if it's real. I can't say with certainty whether or not it's real. So if it is fake, then I should have done more to verify its authenticity, and I do apologize for that. But what I can say with certainty is there's very clearly a problem with how women were treated in his community. After posting the video, I received no less than 50 to 100 emails.
It's on that. That's one of the only things I find like a little bit weird about this video. Like everything about this I agree with Charlie 100%, but the only thing I don't agree on was posting up that screenshot without any proof. Or posting up that screenshot. I don't know. He may have made a disclosure before it in the other video. But if he did a screenshot with the sole intent on making people believe that that was real, then that's kind of a crappy like way of reporting things.
From victims of Max and Max's community in the Discord. These were women that came forward, all sharing very similar stories and talking about the horrible things that they would encounter in that Discord when they would try and speak. They were oftentimes goaded into sexually explicit conversations and often baited for nudes. They'd try and get like nudes out of them or some shit like that. They shared a lot of information and a lot of disturbing screenshots of conversations in the Discord, none of which I will be sharing here to protect their privacy. But again, those have all gone to the proper channels. So there's very clearly a problem with the way that Max and his community would treat women that were inside of the Discord. This screenshot is fake, and I do apologize, and I should have done more. I was sharing only the facts, the information, and this one is now questionable, so I shouldn't have put it in there. Moving on to the next part that Max likes to defend. This is a hill that he's trying very hard to die on. There was a part in my video where I talked about the time he made a mentally ill man eat his own shit on stream. He claims that he never threatened him into doing it, he only encouraged it. So basically, to break down the situation again, there was a man streaming, and I hadn't watched the entire stream start to finish because it was extremely hard to sit through, but I muscled through this time to get a better idea of where Max would be coming from and trying to defend this seemingly indefensible action of pure degeneracy. But I watched it, and Max is right. He never at any point said he was going to kill him if he didn't eat his own shit. Instead, all he did was use his mental illness against him and manipulate him into eating his own shit. You know, encouraging him, like, yeah, if you eat that shit, it's going to be great. You're really going to stick it to this guy. And he manipulated him into eating his own shit and used his mental illness to get it there. So the guy who actually ate his own shit reached out to me and gave his side of it, just kind of breaking it down very simply and concise. And he basically echoes what everyone could hear in the whole video. I was wrong to say he threatened him. He only manipulated him, which... Yeah.
That's fine. It seems like I'm share two messages they have together.
Concise, and he basically echoes what everyone could hear in the whole video. I was wrong to say he threatened him. He only manipulated him, which is, you know, that's a lot better. So congratulations, Max, you're taking steps in the right direction. You only manipulated a mentally ill man into eating his own shit. Wow, what a fucking saint. A real goddamn patriot, man. What a fucking angel. I guess the reason I got this story so confused is because Max made a habit out of threatening to kill people he didn't like online, or threatening to kill people who didn't do what he wanted them to do. For example, he tried to have members of his community go to a convention to kill Bluesdank. He was hoping to have Bluesdank murdered because he thought it would be enjoyable. When I posted my video talking about Max, he then started going to his Discord to try and recruit people to kill me. And he's also done the same for Weast, where he's been trying to get people to kill Weast. So I guess, unfortunately, I must just, you know, jumbled all of these awful things together, Max, and assumed that you also threatened to kill him. But no, you only manipulated a mentally ill man. You didn't threaten to kill him. You just threatened to kill other people. didn't broadcast CP on YouTube. Thus, this can't possibly be a true story. Like, you have to have negative fucking brain. Like, you have to have stupid brain to think that that's the only way to prove the existence of these things. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and really dive in. First, let me show you how it got to this point. Why was child porn shared on Maximilian's Discord? Why were pedophiles encouraged to join? Well, because Max is pretty open with these kind of things. Like, here's a clip from one of his old Fortnite videos.
Are you a pedophile?
Of course.
Me too, dude. Yeah, I met a pedophile friend. Yeah.
There's probably like 2 other kids on it.
I was gonna say let's molest them, but then my video would get age-restricted. And yeah, I'm recording a video. I have 200 subs. Say hello to YouTube, bro.
What? Let's go.
People are gonna watch this in the future. I'm live streaming for the future, man. I know, guys. When I say I have sex with the children, it's a joke. Wait.
Of course. Anyways, where did you guys learn?
Max used to, and still currently does, joke about being a pedophile. And like I said in the initial video, he used to write off the sharing of child porn on his servers as a joke with his community, and that it wasn't a big deal. He, again, has scrubbed the audio that used to prove those things, because he must at some point have realized that you can't just fucking say that. But there is still some screenshots which I'll share with you. Let's just go ahead and ease on in there. Let's just start by dunking our tippy toes here into the cesspool of Maximilian Musk.
No, this is, I don't think he ever showed the full
this fucking
screenshot.
septic tank. This is, of course, the classic screenshot from a month ago. This is like a beautiful painting from Max here. This is like a Van Gogh. This shit's like in the anime where the woman really wants to be caught, so they just keep throwing
Screenshots in general.
until they eventually get caught. This is a month ago. So he's clearly still making these pedophile remarks and joking about being a pedophile and shit like that. So it's not like he's changed much since his 2018 video I just showed you a clip of. He's still very clearly encouraging this kind of shit. So he still does make these jokes. He still makes it seem like pedophiles and all that shit is welcome in his community. So it's no surprise to see that kind of like-minded people would flock to it. Yes, of course, you can clearly tell he's making some kind of effort to make a joke, but it clearly isn't a good joke if you're getting real pedophiles that are sharing child porn in your server now, is it, Max? So, like I said, he used to defend the sharing of child porn in his servers as a joke, and I'll go ahead and show a few screenshots of that. First, let me prove to you that it used to be shared. Mudahar, who's a man I trust dearly in situations like this, who has worked in cybersecurity for fucking years, it is his fucking profession. If anyone can verify the authenticity of something this heinous, it would be Mudahar. And Mudahar sent this message to confirm it's real, and this is, of course, been forwarded to proper authorities as well. And if that's still not enough, if you don't want to take Mudahar's word for it, on the day I posted my video talking about this absolute fucking disgusting homunculus Max, on that day, his Discord mobilized to weaponize heinous content involving minors. They started sending that shit to people in my Discord, which really fucking low shit. And of course, Max stepped up to say, hey, wait a minute, you can't be sharing that kind of child porn, that's not good. And Max, being the hero he is, said this. Wow, just look at how noble this guy is. You know, fuck firefighters, those aren't real heroes. Max is a real hero. Look at the way he puts his foot down here. Yeah, really stepping up to stop this one, Max. Now I'm going to take you back to the past to look at a YouTuber who sucks ass. It's Max. So, this is from 2018. This is a message Max posted in the Discord. Now, I know many people can easily say, Charlie, this could not be his account. This could be somebody impersonating Max. There's no way to prove this is his account. There's no way. This is clearly someone just impersonating him. Only that you can prove it's his account. For the first screenshot, I was actually in the fucking Discord when he made the message, and he was the fucking host of the Discord, so I know that one was Max. This one, I can tell you it's Max because someone actually recorded the entire fucking Discord before it got nuked, where this right here, this account, was the fucking host of this goddamn Discord as well. Thus, Max existed. So I'll show that video real quick. Now, for the skeptics out there, the people still believing in reptilians and flat Earth, this may not be enough to convince you of everything I and many others have said about Max, but unfortunately, this is all I have to show you. There's some other things that I can't share with you that have just gone right to authorities. A lot of former friends of Max have come forward and told me a lot of the awful things that they would do together with Max, and feeling regretful, which is good. And I appreciate the bravery that it must have taken to admit to some of the shit that they put others through on the internet. So hopefully they learn from this experience with the Maximilian Musk cult. It's really very sad stuff. And I'm sorry if this still wasn't enough to convince you of the claims, but this is all I can really do. The reason Max defends this so vehemently is because he has done a great job of trying to spread all of this information from the internet. Back in 2018 and 2019, I could recall 2 videos that had him talking about it, but I cannot find those anymore, unfortunately, but this is what I have that still remains. At the end of Max's response today, he had a real heartfelt message that absolutely tugged on the sensitive cock of anyone that would watch. This could make a grown man cry. Just look what he says here. Most of the things I'm being attacked for happened in 2018 and 2019. In 2020, I decided that I want to be a better person in general, just less reckless and be a generally better influence on people, and I believe I've become a lot better. Nope. Are you fucking serious? Bro, this shit was a month ago. You were doing this shit a month ago, and then you still kept doing it. And even before a month ago, you had swatted Weiss. That was like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. You just out of nowhere doxed Weiss again, and then had your community swat him. Here's an audio clip of some of your friends in a Discord recollecting on the war they fought against the guy who didn't even know they fucking existed, celebrating the SWAT that you led. What the fuck are you talking about? You never changed, Max. You never tried to change. You are just a born fucking loser. You were born to be pathetic, it seems. Like, you have no ability to not be a scumbag.
They called the docs, what was the guy's name? Weist.
Okay. His name
Weist.
Weist, yeah, something okay.
Some fucking commie faggot YouTuber.
Oh, that's gonna.
I love this one.
Anyway, keep going.
And then, who was it? Something Fantana? What was his name?
What did they do to Weist?
Oh,
Yeah,
pretending to be a fucking veteran who's like, got his like wife in the closet or some shit, like, like suicidally violent and everything. Trying to get the SWAT to come to his house. Oh. Wow.
Genuinely have no idea what you're talking about with this pity party you're trying to throw about being a better person. If you really tried, you failed instantly. Like, it wasn't even close. There seems to have been no attempt to be a better person. Again, all the shit that started this happened a month ago, Max. That was the whole reason I even went back through your past, is because you were doing this horrible shit, having your community rage streamers, spamming homophobic and racist shit a month ago. And this SWAT was a couple months ago. You have not improved. You haven't come close. You haven't tried. You are still an absolute fucking scumbag. And I don't know why you're trying to even defend these awful fucking things you've done. They are indefensible. I don't know how people would even try and defend you. The guy whose video that you lifted in your own video, I feel like he is not on your side. He called you shitty multiple times. The only thing he didn't like is that I didn't share child porn to prove your guiltiness. I don't know what exactly he was going on with there, but hopefully what I've shown here is enough to convince even him, because I feel like there's no way that you can possibly defend these things that you have done. And this is all your fault, by the way, Max. I'm not doing anything to you. I am just bringing what you have done to people's attention. People don't want to support someone like you, Max, that has done these things. People in your own community didn't feel safe, and they reached out to me to tell me some of the shit that you've done. Your close friends were reaching out to me to shit on you, Max, because of the things you've put them through, made them do, and the things that you told them and did together. Like, there is a very big problem with you, Max, and what you've done with the community you've built. And I don't know how you even managed it for this long, because this shit is heinous. It's fucking disgusting stuff. So anyway, that's about it. See ya.
In 2010, an egret monkey embarked from a tranquil Black Forest Valley on a mission.
I'm sure by now you've at least heard of the EDP-445 situation. That sounds like some kind of fucking Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg, but for those that don't know, EDP-445 stands for Eat That Pussy. He was a big YouTuber. He had a huge online presence, and this week he was accused, and with a lot of evidence backing it, of being a pedophile, and with video evidence, him showing up to a meeting place where he believed he was meeting with a 13-year-old was actually set up in very similar to like a Chris Hansen investigation by a YouTuber, Predator Poachers. That name actually is shared by other people who hunt predators, but today this calls on hotline where he just says the
Really nothing
N-word.
interesting
He said
on
the
the fucking
N-word
Twitter
hard
whatsoever.
R multiple
Like always.
times. Believes he's like an edgy troll, but his trolling is just saying the N-word. Epic prank. And he's just not someone that I can really appreciate the work of. But he and his group were the ones that broke this story on EDP, who is a very bad person as well, who, with all of this evidence coming forward, which is pretty damning, had put together this whole case against EDP 445. And today I watched it all on Twitch, streamed it with the community so that way we could all be caught up on the internet lore together. I've heard it's really bad. So yeah, the general gist of it, EDP 445, a huge YouTuber, very popular YouTuber. I personally wasn't super familiar with his work. I'd always heard his name though, stands for Eat the Pussy 445. So this came out a day ago, which was to hype this up. I think this is only reading text messages, and this is when he actually showed up. This is the only thing I've seen. This guy has a fucked up past. Like even on this channel, apparently some videos that are still up from streams where he'd call BLM and drop the N-word to them or something. Like he'd call organizations supporting BLM and just start dropping the N-word or something. Like this guy is not a good guy.
So everybody go subscribe right now. Go subscribe. And if you want to see the full chat message.
Sorry to interrupt again. Another thing, the reason this video took so long for them to put out is because he wanted to wait for it to get full monetization. So that's why he kept hyping it up, and the reason why he kept pushing it back, because it wouldn't get full ads on it. So this guy's kind of a real piece of shit, if I'm being honest. Like he does a good thing in the worst possible way.
And show interest.
Who starts a conversation like that?
So
what?
gonna talk.
Dropped a mean ass.
My name is Joshua, and this is my Chick-fil-A success.
All right, I guess we'll get into this.
YouTube channel. Why are you so funny? Because I keep it real on these. That's why. LOL, JK. What are you doing?
She says, "What are you doing?" Now he thinks that this is a 13-year-old girl, apparently at this point, or I don't know when he thinks that. Nothing for real. For her, just being bored as fuck. She goes, "I feel you. I just got into the shooting range." You think that he thinks that's really cool? Anyway, I've only shot a few times only. It hurts when it's a powerful gun.
Nothing for real, for real.
Oh, it
Just
hurts.
being
Dictated.
bored
Apparently, I
as-
can't speak.
Well, I'll just say those. I feel you. I just got to the shooting range. I've only shot a few times, Lamau. It hurts when it's a powerful gun. Those are cool as fuck.
And what is he shooting? The gun?
I thought guns were illegal in Cali though. Oh, I need to turn up the. Hold on, let me turn up this. Is it not playing? Why is it not?
She's computer illiterate.
Watch something funny. Oops. I need to watch something funny. Give me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back
Content
to another video
optimist.
here on the channel. And today, I didn't expect to be talking about this. I kind of figured the entire Chris Chan thing was kind of over with, right? Chris Chan ended up getting arrested for the entire situation and is facing a charge for it. And I thought that was kind of going to be just how everything ended, right? An unfortunate end to this entire saga, but a lot of new developments have kind of unfolded in this whole situation.
Okay, so you know what? Optimus, just thanks for letting me know that there's content to be made. I'm not gonna listen, so I don't want to steal. Just gotta figure out what the news is. Alright.